And we didn't fix that, did
God,
we?
no.
Son of a gun. Well, you know what, Dave? Just imagine the tones of Odyssey from Tweak's Corner playing in your ears. And we'll get the intro out of the way before anybody joins the studio. I mean, they're filing in as we speak, but the golden notes, there's really no, they're chords. They would be chords, wouldn't they?
They would be.
Welcome to episode 325 of Flights,
Football,
and anything else.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Mike. How you doing, Dave?
I was going to say better than most, not as good as some, but that might be debatable right now. I'm not sure.
All right. So,
but why is that blinking?
I don't know. Maybe it's still playing, but we never hear anything on our end. But, and I think that's why Eric has abandoned the pod. Is, you know, he feels every other week Tweak's Corner gets shut down and censored. So,
my bad.
You can find him on Spotify though. Tweak's Corner, Odyssey, and all the Tweak's Corner music is on.
Thank you
Spotify.
for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. What did I remind you of?
I just wrote it down in purple.
You got it. All right. Well, so what's up? What's up first, Dave?
What is up first? Yes. First tasting. We have one that I hope we will enjoy as much as I think I'm going to enjoy. This is from Abomination Brewing, North Haven, Connecticut, distributed by 12%.
We already have a comment too, by the way.
We do. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. That's what I'm here for, Dave. I stayed awake for this. Well, it can only get better. I know that, Chuck.
All right. Or is he saying, hey, I stayed awake for this. Make it good.
No, I think he's pretty disappointed. He tunes in for the Tweak's Corner and tunes out for the wrestling. Which I found out, by the way, through various sources.
Yeah.
He doesn't think we do enough AEW wrestling. It's not that he doesn't like wrestling.
No.
He's more of an AEW guy than a WWE guy.
Gotcha.
In the last few weeks, we've been shortchanging AEW, and that's what he's mad at.
Oh,
so
sorry, Chuck.
You know, and more of that tonight too, Chuck. By the way, your AEW listening will have to come on episode 326. Which, by the way, before we forget, that's going to be Wednesday, March 11th. Correct? Next week, Wednesday instead of Thursday?
Yes.
So, yes, 326 from the North Studio will be on Wednesday night because Dave and Shelley are heading up north or wherever you're going.
Right.
So,
yes. Well, that's maybe a little in flux now, but we'll talk about that. And I'm not sure because of some health issues with family members and needing to be around, et cetera. We'll whatever. But yes, next Wednesday, as of right now, Wednesday the 11th, we're planning on the next episode. So we have this milkshake triple IPA called Love Letters from Hell from Abomination Brewing. And I'll just read you the ingredients here in case anybody's interested. And we've got candy hearts, sprinkles, marshmallows, milk sugar, vanilla bean, strawberries, ice cream, and if that wasn't enough, it needed some artificial colors.
Which is weird because it's really just the color of a IPA.
All right. I had to kind of get mine mixed up a little bit just in the event that...
And I'm going out of the Flights Football and Anything Else glass that Jamie made, and you have the one that Fish gave us for Christmas 2 years ago, I think. I still have mine. I don't use it. During one of the episodes I was using it, it got banged and chipped.
Cheers.
So I don't want any beer spilling all over. Cheers.
Oh, there's a lot of sugar in there. I think you can see, especially, I don't know if you can see, but you can see the candy floating around in Mike's, the crushed up candy hearts.
Did you give the ABV?
I didn't. 9.6%. So we're starting off with the banger of the pod here today.
All right. So let's see if this one works. Grant informed me if you're gonna do the blues,
Yeah.
blues refer to it as a mouth harp,
Oh,
not a harmonica.
okay.
So if you're gonna do the blues, you gotta use the right equipment.
All right.
So that
Yeah.
was it on that.
I'm all about using the right equipment.
So obviously what happened is somehow Odyssey, because everything else works, I think
Yep.
Odyssey must have just got deleted somehow.
Somehow, and possibly on here, I want to say to either load or delete whatever's in one of these buttons on here. If you hold it in for a 5-second or something. So maybe at some point.
I wish I could hold it in for 5 seconds.
That was good. And that's maybe what happened.
All right.
It got to see like how it was blinking right there.
Yes.
Whatever. We'll get her fixed.
All right. What have you been watching, Dave?
All right. So Homeland still knocking through. We got halfway through season 7.
And how many seasons is it?
8.
8. You're almost there.
Almost there.
Almost to the finish line.
So again, if you haven't been on here, Homeland, it was a HBO or Showtime series, 2011 through 2020. CIA espionage. It really deals with actual events that happened, and then the fiction part of the story kind of surround what was going on behind the scenes, kind of a thing. And so it deals with a lot of real world stuff. Really, really good. It's amazing how a lot of these episodes, what am I trying to say? History is repeating itself. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right.
Because what's going on in the show, and it ended in 2020, is almost sort of what's going on right now, in a sense, in a general, in the plot line. Yeah.
And another corrections corner, not a corrections corner, but Terminator, where they work. Kyle and Chuck had it, and Chuck told me Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I already forgot where the Skycams. That's the company in Terminator. Remember what on Stump?
Oh, yeah.
So anyway,
yeah.
I saw Chuck's. That's it. His AEW cut, and then I thought of the Terminator thing. Liz and I.
Yeah.
Netflix Night Agent.
The next season?
Yeah, it's season 3, I think.
We have not started that.
We've watched all 8. Very good. I think that kid should get more roles. I don't think he's a household name, but he does a really good, the star of the show, he does a really good job with that.
Agreed.
And unlike some series that, is like, it's not as good as it was. Season 3 is as good as the first 2.
Right.
So,
right.
Night Agent on Netflix, well worth a watch.
All right. Netflix. Elevation, 2024. It's a movie. All right. Anthony Mackie. He's been on several things. I know you've seen him. Black actor. He is the current Captain America in some of the Marvel universe. And Marina Baccarin. I'm on a Marina Baccarin kick, I guess. She was in that movie. These they call them Reapers, pop out of the earth. A little sci-fi maybe for you, but yes and no, it's not too sci-fi. And for some reason, these things that kind of wiped out most of the human race, they can't go above 8,000 feet. So they stop. And so everybody living in the mountains basically, made a line at 8,000 feet, and they can't figure out why these things stop at 8,000 feet. But
hence the name Elevation.
Hence the name Elevation. The thing about this movie, they eventually sort of figure out a way to deal with them. And the end of the movie and the mid-ending credits scene, I mean, I'll be shocked. I had to even read about it. A lot of reports said there is not going to be a second one, Elevation 2, which the way the movie ended, it ended like, hey, there'll be a second one. But they say now that it's on HBO and some of the streaming services, they are starting to get some support, fan base support to maybe justify making a second one. So,
All right.
Elevation.
Chuck liked that movie as well. I didn't think you had Netflix. I mean, maybe it was on something else, I guess, but I didn't think Chuck had Netflix.
Yeah.
Maybe he pirated it.
It could have. Don't tell, though.
Anything else? Because that's all, like I said, because Liz and I were busy, so.
Yeah, no, I've been kind of busy too last. Yep.
That's why I didn't know if you had anything else, but Night Agent was the only thing that we had.
Homeland and Netflix.
All right.
Or Homeland and Elevation. All right, music.
Yes.
I'll do new.
All right.
I hope I'm not taking yours. Crash from our very own Tweaks Corner.
Is that their new album?
That's what I'm assuming because it popped up.
Right.
I hate for now. I'm not remembering to look down. Did I look down and see when it was? I'm almost certain. So go to Tweaks Corner on YouTube. Crash is their new one. Starts off a little slow, kind of get you into the song, and then finishes with some pretty good thrash guitar.
All right. I knew they were in the. I wonder. I'll have to text Eric later. I know they were in the process of doing an album. I didn't think it was done yet, though.
It may not be. This just might be like everybody else that's releasing a single.
That could
and
be.
Then they release another single, and then they release another single till they get 3 or 4, and then drop the album.
There you go. My new, The Great Satan.
Oh.
From Rob Zombie, released February 27th, 2026. 15 songs, 38 minutes. I was wondering if this was new because it sounds very, very familiar.
Yeah.
And all 15 tracks are in fact new.
Oh.
And the reason they sound so familiar is because he was trying to capture the sound of his first 2 albums.
Oh.
So this, I think, is their 8th studio album. And not a huge Rob Zombie fan, but this was a good listen. I think the one listen, sometimes you got to listen multiple times to find a favorite.
More Human Than Human?
That's Rob Zombie, but yes. And that's the sound. All the songs sound kind of alike.
Yeah.
But my favorite, I think, is Tarantula.
Okay.
But good listen. If you're a Rob Zombie fan, I think you'll enjoy it. And because I'm not a Rob Zombie fan, and I was able to listen to.
I'm pretty shocked I came up with that song.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Rob Zombie fans, I think, will like it because it does sound like the old stuff.
I will say, was Newfound Glory last week's new one for you?
Yes.
Okay. I think I texted you because I was doing a workout like last weekend and found that on my essentials, and that's awesome.
Yeah, they're a good band.
Yeah. I mean,
like say the 100%, the song that you like, I think that's the song they kind of released as the single from the Listen Up album.
Okay.
All right.
But that whole album was on my
upbeat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't steer you wrong, Dave. That's,
All right. Old.
Yes.
I'm just going to say this. I didn't get a chance to really listen to anything old that I wasn't already listening to, but going back and forth to the hospital here recently, just having it on Z93. I like the mix that they put on there. I made a mental note of it, and I know obviously we've got some people listening in here from Saginaw, but I mean, is it awesome? Like I have to listen to Z93 every day? Not necessarily, but
is Joe Volk still on there, or did he finally retire?
Well, I don't know, but I'm listening to it mostly mid-morning and afternoon.
That's slots in that.
I just hear a guy introducing the songs.
Last time I listened to Z93, I believe he was still, he may have retired by now because actually Joe Volk was, when I was in high school, he was on Z93.
Oh, wow.
Remember the Lusty Busty Sea Winches?
Well, when was this?
85 to 89.
I was in Grand Rapids.
Okay, yeah. So you wouldn't have heard. No. You wouldn't have heard Joe and the Poor Boy.
No.
For local, they weren't horrible, but they weren't great, and they got annoying at times.
Right.
hey, he lasted on the radio. Yeah, see, Chuck said he thinks he's gone. I think he means off the station. I don't think he's died, but maybe he did die. I don't know. If he did die, he will make next one to die.
What radio station was it? Maybe Chuck, you can help us out too, and anybody else on right now listening. I think it was a Detroit station, but they had a pretty far reach into like
Wheels?
Lansing. Was it Wheels?
Or Riff. WRIF, baby. Yeah, WRIF, Riff.
That guy.
Wheels out of Detroit, I think, made it too, but you're referring to WRIF, Riff, yes.
Yeah. That guy, that DJ, he had something going on for a while.
It's either Spotify or Sirius XM. I don't remember. Well, it was probably a year or so ago when Tweaks Corner had a song played on Z93. Eric told me about it, so I put it on so I could hear the Tweaks Corner song on the radio.
Yeah. That's
probably the last time I listened.
Now, is it vocal or non-vocal?
Non-vocal.
No, okay. All right.
Yeah, I just don't ever listen to the radio.
Gotcha.
Because you're paying for Spotify and
right.
paying for Sirius XM.
Yeah.
I can't do the free stuff.
Right.
Otherwise, why am I paying?
Yeah. My 2014 Ford F-150. Yeah. It might have a CD player. I don't think they were putting cassettes in vehicles 2014.
To be quite honest with you, I'm not even sure why I pay for the Sirius XM, because I bet you it's 94.7732% I'm listening to Spotify.
Gotcha.
Podcasts, music, this, that, and the other thing.
Right.
All right, my something old. As the kids would say, put a pin in this for later. But my something old, the number one song. See, Chuck got us started on a rabbit hole. The number one song on May 16th, 1996, which was the birth of our first child, Justin, who will be 30 years old coming up here. Can't believe 30 years old. Man, I'm old. Is Evil Empire by Rage Against the Machine. It was released on April 16th, 96. Quickly became number one, due in large part to Bulls on Parade. You probably don't know it by title, but if I played it, you would definitely know it. It's their second most streamed song on Spotify with like 598 million plays, or streams or downloads or whatever that fucking stat. I don't think it's downloads. I think it's plays. And like the Rob Zombie album, it's 11 songs, 46 minutes. So you got like some 4-minute songs. And I don't mean this in a bad way. They all kind of sound alike.
Yeah.
But that's coming from a guy who actually enjoys that. Like Guns N' Roses should sound like Guns N' Roses, not Barry Manilow.
Right.
So I don't have an issue with it sounding the same, especially if you like it.
Yeah.
But so the number one song when Justin was number one album when Justin was born was Evil Empire from Rage Against the Machine.
Damn, was I supposed to do my kids?
No, you weren't supposed to.
Okay.
But he got me down that rabbit hole.
Gotcha.
And like I said, put a pin in that for later because I more on that. You want to go inside the ropes?
I can.
So, Chuck, next Wednesday, AEW Revolution picks will be made. So you'll get your fill of AEW wrestling next week. WWE, I was a perfect 4-0 in the Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
And did you see what came out of the box?
No.
It was Danhausen. And they're already doing, if they keep him in the shit that nobody cares about, I'm good with it, but he's already starting to fuck with main event stuff. Although it makes a little sense here because on Monday Night Raw, I curse you, or you are cursed, or whatever he says to Dominic Mysterio. And then, lo and behold, Dominic Mysterio dropped his belt to Penta. So now they can play that angle. But Judgment Day is too big. to be mixed in with the Danhausen shit. So I don't like that. And I think the belt helps Penta more than losing the belt hurts Dom.
Gotcha.
Because Dom is over.
He's
he doesn't
over.
Need
He's
the belt.
over big time. Yeah.
Putting the strap on Penta elevates him. And Liv Morgan cut a promo for her WrestleMania match. You got to look it up. Rhea, I still love you. You always have, just like Judge Marilyn Milian, you'll always have a spot in my heart. But step aside because Liv Morgan's in town. Liv Morgan's my new favorite. She's fucking amazing. And I fucking hated her when she roughed Rhea up 2 years ago. I did. But hey, I always hated Tom Hanks, but I just realized I hate Forrest Gump and I like Tom Hanks. I can admit when I'm wrong.
Okay.
That's,
all right.
As I age, I become more mature.
You're doing a lot of adulting, Mike.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dave. But and then the last thing on wrestling before we rate this beer, I tell you what, Punk, Reigns, Monday Night Raw, cut another fucking promo that
for WrestleMania,
and they're making you want to see this match. There may be some shoot to it, and it may be a work, but they're in the business to make money, sell the event. Ticket sales for WrestleMania are lagging because it's the second year in a row in Vegas.
Oh.
So I think that hurts it because there's a like a $5 million tax break if they do it in Vegas and blah blah blah, whatever. So they don't feel sorry for WWE. They're getting their money, but ticket sales are about like 14 to 18% behind where they were this time last year. But Punk and Roman are doing a whale of a job selling this match.
Do you think it's because it's in Vegas that the ticket sales are down?
I think so. Well, yeah, because people have already been there. I mean, not everybody travels across the country because it was originally supposed to be in New Orleans, and then for some reason they just said we're going back. And then the next year,
well, $5 million would do that to a decision.
And then next year WrestleMania is in Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
well, maybe. You know, you got to be able to fly in, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm still stunned.
That's rich.
Oh, I don't even know. Like you're putting a piece of cake in your mouth and drinking an IPA at the same time.
You don't even know what?
I was stunned, a loss for words because you said Rhea step aside, Liv Morgan's in town wow.
Oh yeah, and the promo she cut on her was like, listen, you don't know where I came from,
Yeah.
And there's
all right.
My son thinks Punk's going to win in Mania. I mean, we got a lot of time to talk about that, but if you beat Reigns, who's never really on, then he's irrelevant. I like the fact that you put the strap on Roman and he's never there. Like I've said many times in this pod,
you can't
Jim
miss.
Jim Cornette. How can I miss you if you won't go away? And Roman's never there, so when he's there, it's like this. All right, this is a big event because Roman's here.
Right?
Fucking A, Roman's here. Let's go. But
all right, we're rating this.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna rate Love Letters from Hell from Abomination Brewing. It's 6.9%. No ABVs. Like I said. Looks like Untapped has given up on the whole ABV thing,
and
or not the ABV, the IBUs.
And that I called that, and the guy that you had from the
Cody from Oracle.
Cody was on my side and said it's a BS thing, and it's gone the way of the dodo bird.
All right, but Len still says it's. I mean, they have something to test IBUs, so from that standpoint, it's a thing. All right, milkshake, triple IPA. And what's that?
You got to give your rating first.
Well, I guess I do, don't I?
And mine's written down, so I'm all
here's my conflict with this. On the pull, you get the candy hearts and the strawberries and the marshmallows and the chocolate cake and whatever the hell else they put into this thing. And then boom, and then there's the IPA, which you can appreciate from, like a technical standpoint from the brewer, because like, how did they do that? But it's almost like if I want the dessert beer, I almost want the dessert beer and then get hit with an IPA finish. And then the IPA finish is excellent. And it's almost like I'm like, well, I want the IPA. So that's going to keep it out of the 4 range for me. So I'm going to go 3.90.
I went 3.81 because I love the 9.6%. Shocker. And it did have an amazing IPA flavor.
Mm-hmm.
A smidge too sweet, which dampened the 9.6 and the IPA flavor.
All right.
So I went 3.81. I liked it a lot, but
3.2 thousand check-ins. Those 3.2 thousand check-ins come in at an average of 4.02.
all right. Yeah,
So we're close.
Yeah, we're in the neighborhood.
They're in the ballpark.
How many? 3.2 thousand?
3.2 thousand check-ins.
I think it's your phone that's close to the mic.
Oh, yeah. The other setup, we don't have to worry about it.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, that was good, but you know what else is good, Mike?
What's that, Dave?
The Maple Grill.
Oh, of course.
It's an amazing farm-to-table counter service restaurant and microbrewery offering a rotating selection of the freshest local items available and cooked over an open kitchen's wood-fired grill. The Maple Grill not only offers the greatest of local fare, but wood-fired craft beers and seltzers as well. But wait, before you get into that car, folks, go check out the website. It's themaplegrill.net, and you spell grill GRILLE.net. Check out the current menu and see what's on tap, and then get yourself to 13105 Gratiot Road in Hemlock, Michigan. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
Exactly.
And a previous tasting at the South Studios, what I'm sipping on in between beers. I've got my Maple Grill pint glass out.
Yep.
As do you. Now we're waiting for the second tasting.
Now, it is March.
That it is.
It's mint beer time, folks. So I had to start with this one, Odd Side Java Chip Mint Stout. It's a stout with coffee and peppermint. I don't think we've ever had this one because we're getting to the point, ladies and gentlemen, where, it's getting difficult because I still haven't been able to quite get AI to do me the favor of getting all the beers that we've tasted for the last 6 years into some kind of a spreadsheet slash database. Thank you. To try to get some kind of website so we can look these things up. So you said the notes were pretty good on it?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
All right.
It's
That's good because there's 4 more of them in the fridge.
It's peppermint coming out your nose.
Okay, so how I know it's been a while, but the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Peppermint Porter that we rated 4.5 or whatever it was. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's pretty much pretty much what I remember from the. I mean, it's a stout, obviously, but the Kentucky Bourbon Barrels. I wish if this were Christmas.
Yes,
it almost fits. I don't know.
It doesn't have the bite of the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel because I think that's more. I think that's a 7 to 8%er.
Correct.
Excuse me.
All right.
Does that one work? Chuck's still butthurt. I mean, I gave him and Nick Witzke I think Nick liked it a little better than Chuck did, but Chuck enjoys a Guinness. Chuck enjoys a Guinness stout. I mean, you talk about fucking swill. So, I mean,
yeah, those are pretty filling. Let's put it that way. No, but the mint on this is amazing. The peppermint on this is amazing.
Oh, yes. Did you? I'm getting the peppermint chip, like a Mooney's mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Yes.
I'm not getting a lot of
Coffee. Nope.
Yeah. So
nope. Not a lot of coffee.
Where are we starting in sports, David?
Well, you got anything with MLB? I don't. If I was more of a Tiger fan, like a fanatic, I know that the new guy that they've got up, and I heard it on the radio. Listened to 104 or the Mitt here in town. I guess he's been doing incredible things in spring training. My question to you, as far as MLB.
Is it the pit? What do you mean the new guy they got up?
They got a guy up from their farm league that they thought they were going to have up last year, but I can't.
The McKinstry?
Yeah, is that his name?
I don't know.
I thought it was kind of. I know you're not a Tiger guy; you're a Red Sox guy, but they can't stop talking about him. But then I'm walking it back because I've heard you say so many times about spring break. Like, how much stock do you put in spring training? Well, it's spring break too, but
I don't. Yeah. Well, the Tigers are in the AL Central.
Yeah.
So they're going to compete. Valdez, Skubal.
Their pitching staff is.
I'm not as excited about I think it's a nice baseball moment where Verlander is going to retire a Tiger.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he won't have a good outing here and there.
Right.
I'm not saying he's a total there. Look at the fucking Grandpa Blackhawk on the live stream. Holy shit.
McGonigal, that's it. Oh, because that was how I was going to try to remember it, because that's
a shocker. I don't think he's ever watched the live stream. I'm stunned.
That's awesome.
Fred Sanser for
Elizabeth.
And it's a great one. It's a great one he joined because he fucking knew what you're talking about. Because I think McKinstry actually played most of the season with the big team.
But McGonigal, when I was in the truck and I was listening to this, I kept thinking, okay, Harry Potter. That's how I'm going to get those of you that have seen Harry Potter. One of the professors was like McGonigal. So yes, thank you, Larry.
Well, that changes the Guinness completely, Nate. That's not even apples to apples. You're throwing something else totally different into the drink. So I guess the Jameson would make the Guinness not swill.
Right. But so spring training. You don't put much stock in spring training, do you?
You got to get your timing and your swing down, and you have to be free from injury.
Because
that's the only thing that
McGonigal
training is worth.
And so, Grandpa Blackhawk, correct me if I'm wrong, or any other Tiger fans out there, he was hitting 400 at one point for spring training.
Max Clark. But I think the first name you mentioned is the hot name that you're talking about, Dave.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so wins and losses don't matter, because typically the team in spring training that wins the most loses in the regular season.
Yeah.
But the Tigers will be right there, because if for no other reason, and I'm not just shitting on the Tigers, but if for no other reason, the Tigers will be there because they are in a mediocre at best division.
Okay.
And again, that's not me shitting on them. That's a fact.
Okay.
So,
gotcha. NHL, do we have anything on that? Besides the fact that the Tigers and the Wings have their own network now, and I'm trying to figure out my mom and dad love to watch the Tigers.
Do you remember Past Sports?
Yes. Yeah, I do. This one is going to be Detroit Sports Net, I believe it is, and the Red Wings this year will still be. They're going to produce it, but allow the Red Wings will be on FanDuel Sports, and the Tigers. I forgot what I read on that. Somebody maybe can help me out. But a subscription channel, cable channel, is in the works. But that's another paywall that you got to go through to fucking. Yeah.
It's all about the money, Dave.
It is. But they said it's $189, and I'm not just saying that because of the Tiger thing, but just even if this is probably going to be a model, if it isn't already, for other for your Boston Red Sox and for
Most of the teams are.
So you got to pay $189 if you want to see most of these games. And the way that the guy was justifying it on the radio was, there's this many Red Wings games, there's this many Tiger games. It ends up being $1.50 a game if you're going to watch every single one. Well, who watches every single Red Wing and Tiger game? I guess there's some people that probably do. Then, if they do, it's a deal. But $19.99 a month or $189 for the year.
I go a year. It just makes it easier.
Yep, done.
I'm wondering if I'm going to need another subscription for MLB TV, which is now on ESPN Plus, but I already get the WWE Premium Live events with my ESPN Plus. So I'm hoping, and then T-Mobile has one more year left with their deal. In the last few years, we've been able to get MLB TV for free because we're T-Mobile customers. Yeah, so it's all about how much you want to pay.
Right.
I don't golf. I don't fish. I don't hunt. So, therefore,
right,
we look at it, and then like Liz and I stream everything. So,
and travel.
Well, yeah, but that's not part of our TV bill, though.
No. But it's part of your hobby and where you want to spend your money.
Right.
Yeah. So
you don't think Brussels isn't in the airspace of like Saudi Arabia, is it?
We'll have to look that up while I'm editing.
God, I hope not. But
no, it's not. It's not.
Should be way over there.
It's. Do you really want to look at a map? Because it's not like
it's not that far away.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like if you're going to Amsterdam, you'd feel a lot more comfortable.
Well, that's where we go. That's where we fly into.
Okay. Well, then you're flying towards trouble.
So.
But you won't be in.
We just hope the pilot just has common sense. And I was like, well, I'm not flying there, because you would think the pilot wants to live, right?
Right.
So,
right. Okay. PGA really quick. The Cognizant Classic. Many of the top 20 took the tournament off. We're not going to talk about that. Today started the Arnold Palmer Invitational at Bay Hill. Arnie's tournament. Lots of the big dogs are playing in here. A lot of the top 20 guys. I think Scheffler, Morikawa, Horschel, the big names, the people you like to see play, they were all in the top 20. So
can you believe they're in the playoffs already? And Liz was in Grand Rapids. Well, we went to Grand Rapids Sunday. Her and I stayed at her place Sunday night, and then I drove home, and then she stayed there Monday, Tuesday, came home yesterday. And so Tuesday night, I was watching the TFL, the video golf or whatever.
Yeah. Tomorrow Golf League.
And that is in the playoffs already. And then I was watching a little bit. Tiger's team came back and became the 4 seed in the playoffs, which I think is St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Yeah. Now, last year...
It's an interesting, and of course the fucking Kelseys were there, as if they need, like, why would they invite like Mike and Dave from Flights Football and anything else there? The Kelseys, do they need any more exposure?
No.
Fuck, one of them sleeping with a fairly well-known singer,
a billionaire singer,
and the other sleeping with a better-looking woman.
but yeah, Shelly and I
and they're not just sleeping.
I hope that was loud enough. Watching Homeland and some of the shows that we really, really, really have gotten into. Last year, I would be working, and I would have Tomorrow Golf League kind of just on the side and kind of look at it once in a while. But I saw the first one of the season, and then that was it. But like you said, I
remember the first one of the season, and then I just happened to be scrolling, so I watched. Guy made like a 60-foot putt because he was able to get the read from the guy that putted before him.
To pay, I would go watch it.
It looks like it's a fun time.
Yeah, it would be a good time. Okay, NASCAR.
Let's go, before we go to NASCAR, let's go to NFL.
All right.
Well, NFL action in March. And Nate may be the, what else are they doing? Oh, I get it. He's playing off the rim shot. Well, they're reading and watching television, of
Yes.
course. Nate, Jesus, get your mind out of the gutter.
Painting each other's nails.
And Nate will be the only one that might be able to help me here. So, first of all, the Bears. My Bears are making some headlines here.
I saw all kinds of headlines. I didn't read Bears.
Dahlman.
I heard Rams.
The center they just fucking acquired last year from the Falcons, who was a key cog. All right, that'll be next, Larry. Key cog to the offensive line success was they signed, I think his name's Drew Dahlman from the Atlanta Falcons. 29 years old, 27 years old, 6-year vet, up and fucking retires. Kind of like the Lions center did with Ragnow.
Yeah.
Kind of like he did to the Lions. He was a little closer to the start of the season. And then today they fucking trade DJ Moore to the Bills for a 2nd-round pick. It was Moore and a 5th-rounder to the Bills for a 2nd-rounder. And that was more of a salary dump because they were going to have to pay more, and Moore's kind of a whiny bitch, prima donna anyway.
Right.
And he wasn't a Johnson guy to begin with because in the preseason, Johnson came out and didn't name names, but he said, hey, if you're not going to play when you don't get the ball, don't expect to be getting the ball. And he was talking about DJ Moore. Yeah. And then the Caleb interception against the Rams, which was absolutely horrible. Moore took a lot of heat for just kind of like going off into la-la land, didn't even help Caleb out.
Right.
So bye-bye DJ Moore. And I don't know if he's going to be any happier in Buffalo because Josh Allen runs the show. That's Josh Allen's team. Yeah. Josh Allen ain't throwing the ball from the 4-yard line. Josh Allen's running the ball.
Right.
You know, so, I mean, Stephon Diggs went there and was miserable.
Yeah.
And Stephon Diggs and DJ Moore are similar receivers.
Yes.
Moore's a quality receiver. I'm not going to shit on him.
Yeah.
But
he's got to find a team that fits his
and can
style.
As far as Larry Grandpa Blackhawk put on the message his thoughts on the David Montgomery trade. I don't know the linemen that the Lions are getting.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Texans also traded a lineman to the Browns.
Yeah.
I think Woody Marks is the better back.
Than Montgomery?
Yes.
Okay.
And Montgomery was not the reason the Bears weren't any good. I knew the Lions would be happy when they got him because it wasn't Montgomery's fault at the Bears. His production has gone down in the 3 years he was with Detroit. His first year was amazing. Second year was good. Third year was iffy.
Meh.
And as the kids would say, it was 6-7.
Yeah.
So he's getting long in the tooth. He wasn't happy. He wanted to be treated like a lead back. But in my opinion, Jahmyr Gibbs is an elite every down back.
Right.
Who is young, is still getting better. And one of my merchandisers said, well, Aaron Jones, the Vikings might get rid of Aaron Jones. Maybe the Lions will go after him. And I said, well, as a Lion hater, I hope the Lions waste money on running backs. Because I think anytime Gibbs is off the field, you're doing the defense a favor.
Yeah.
Gibbs is that good.
Right. Well,
he might need a blow, blah, blah, blah. Or like, oh, what if he gets hurt? Well, what if the world ends? You know, so I mean,
right.
And Montgomery was expendable, and Montgomery is a better version of, what's the guy's name?
Steve.
Was it Williams?
Yeah.
Before Montgomery and Gibbs, who had
so.
like 20 touchdowns for the Saints.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't a Lion, but.
Right. I know who you're talking about.
He had like 20 touchdowns.
Right.
And then where has anybody heard of him since? No, he fucking cashed in. And Montgomery's a better version of that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I just like the Sonic and Knuckles version because, you know, when Gibbs was off the field.
You've been peeking in my windows, Dave.
when he was off the field, Montgomery was like a wrecking ball.
That was more 3 years. It wasn't so much this year.
Not so much this last year, but I guess I am being a little nostalgic from 2 years ago. But the defense never had a break. Never had a break.
Right.
Because you had somebody that was a little wily and could move laterally, and then you had Montgomery come in and would rock you. I mean, if you didn't move or yeah. So anyway,
the world may be ending in 2029. Remember the pollster. That was the Terminator pollster.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Yes.
Well, the way things are going right now, a lot of TV shows are pretty much predicting how future events are unfolding. The Simpsons, Homeland, which I'm watching right now. You've heard the Simpsons thing, right? No? Yes?
I've heard of the Simpsons.
Yeah. No.
I haven't watched it.
So much of the stuff that's happened in Simpsons episodes have come to fruition.
Well, the Cubs finally won the World Series. Simpsons called it.
That's what I'm saying. All right,
NASCAR.
All right, NASCAR. So Duramax Texas Grand Prix powered by Reelodyne. Circuit of America. It's a road course. It was 3.426. Why do they have to go out to the 10? What is that? That's tens, hundreds, thousandths. Mile road course in Austin, Texas. Now I picked Austin Reddick because, he didn't need to win a third in a row. What happened?
Well, if you picked Austin Reddick, you didn't get anything. I think you picked Tyler
Reddick.
Yeah. See, if you'd have said it in your Southern draw, in your NASCAR voice, you'd have got it right.
Oh, should I? Well, all right, Michael, we're going to go in and we're going to talk about Tyler Reddick's historic run. He got the first 3 races in a row, and that's never been done in NASCAR history.
And you know why it was?
Why was
Michael Jordan's his team owner, and I bet you Michael Jordan is in deep with some gambling people, so he's got shit.
That's
fixed.
more than I don't know. I can't speak to that, but that's more than likely, Michael.
And I got fucking cute and got 1 point with my fucking. Now the only thing is, I think my pick was going to be Ross Chastain.
Yeah.
And the guy that I actually ended up picking beat Ross Chastain. So I would have got 1 point either way. So that's why I didn't jump off the Zilwaukee Bridge.
That's exactly right. So, and I believe, where are we at next week? We're in
Phoenix, aren't we?
We're in Phoenix. Yeah. We're Phoenix Raceway for sure. Yeah. Yep. And,
I was first pick. I took big, thick cowboy Western beard mustache. It's like Kurt Russell in Tombstone.
Did you get William Byron? Is that who you picked?
No, that William Byron.
That was
clean
Josh.
shaven.
Yeah.
William Byron's clean shaven. I took Ryan Blaney.
Ryan Blaney. That's right.
He's got that Kurt Russell in Tombstone mustache.
Exactly. And so I believe I picked Mr. Busher. I think I've seen it 2 different ways on the internet.
Busher.
Okay.
The internet's wrong.
Okay. Internet's always right, Michael.
Do you ever hit the? What do you mean you see it on the internet? You hit, how does that sound?
Yes.
Nah, they bullshit. It's Chris Busher.
No, I hit it. I ask it. I'm
Busher.
like, nope. AI, tell me how to pronounce this name because it's messed up.
Busher.
All right, Busher. I got it. I'm going to take your word for it. All right. So anyway, college basketball. Or you got more to talk about in NASCAR?
Oh.
What? Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing about college basketball.
Tell me.
This is the only thing I'm going to know.
Yeah.
There's talk that if Miami does not win the MAC tournament, they may be left out of the tournament. And if a team that goes 30-0 is left out of the dance,
I had that question today.
Then I officially tap on all college sports because I don't even think I'm doing a bracket this year.
Yeah.
It'd be the first year since probably 87. Do the math.
It's not
That's
like
38 years excluding the COVID cancellation. So 37 years. If a 30-0 team, like Bruce Pearl is saying Auburn deserves, and Auburn is 15-14. Because they have a tougher schedule. Guess what? You haven't beat the tougher schedule, so you must not be that good.
No.
30-0 doesn't get you into the tournament, then scrap the whole fucking tournament because it's a joke.
Yeah. So, and the other team that's in there right now is St. Mary's. St. Mary's of California is in the top 25, I believe, right now. Miami's, team, right? I can tell you right now, Miami of Ohio is number 21 right now.
Yeah. So 21, there's 67 teams whatever
Yeah,
it is.
but-
with the play-in game, playing around at 68, 69, whatever, how many ever teams it is.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, so if they don't make it, then I won't watch a fucking game. Book it.
There you go.
Boy, that used to be like a national holiday to me.
Yeah.
I don't even ask off work on that Thursday anymore.
I don't. Yeah.
The one and done, the NIL. I just, it's like, what have you done for me lately? Fuck it.
All right. So we got men's top 11, 12, sort of. Duke, Arizona, U of M, UConn, Florida, Iowa State, Houston, number 8 MSU. They jumped all the way up to number 8. It's getting close to tournament time, so MSU is on a roll. Nebraska is 9, Texas Tech is 10, Illinois 11.
Michigan is fell to third because they lost to Duke?
I guess.
Or did they lose again?
Nope.
All right. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I don't know. So, obviously, this Sunday, everybody, March 8th at 3. Come on, Dave, read your notes. At 4:30. What?
I remember those days. No, I don't. Haha. Me too, Nate. I already lost. What did I say?
About the tournament, about asking for days off and just watching basketball.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you do, Nate. You were at a couple of those not too long ago. Larry would show up. I don't think he asked for the time off. Yeah, see, B-Dub, Nate was there.
Yeah. But
and Larry would show up, but he
Yeah.
never asked for the day off.
okay.
But
4:30 on Sunday. This coming Sunday, U of M, MSU in Ann Arbor. So Michigan's got the better team. They've got I would not be shocked if they won the national championship, nor would anybody be shocked if they won the national championship. But it's
Duke might.
But okay, well, yeah, a couple of those teams, Arizona, Duke, they would be disappointed. I don't know if they'd be shocked. But yeah, so that will be the game of the day, I think, at least around these parts. So my NASCAR voice must have scared a bunch of people off, Mike, because we had 8 or 9 on there, and as soon as I started doing that, we got 4. All right, the women's, they're going to start the Big Ten tournament here as well, and then or the Big Ten women's tournament will start here soon, and then the NCAA tournament will start a day, I think, before the men's. But the women it's almost unchanged. UConn number 1, UCLA, South Carolina, Texas Vandy, number 6 LSU, Oklahoma U, then Michigan, Iowa number 10 is TCU, and Michigan State I believe is 18 or 19 currently.
You know how most women's, not most, but you know how like the Lady Spartans, the Lady Vols.
Yeah.
Is South Carolina known as the Lady Cox?
I'm not sure. That's a good question. Maybe. That's
The
possible.
ultimate, the best college sign I've ever seen was at a South Carolina baseball game on TV where somebody held up that you can't beat our Cox.
That's pretty solid.
So
That deserves a. All right. So NBA is pretty much the same. The top tier teams. You got the Thunder. You've got the Pistons. You've got the Spurs. You've got the Celtics, et cetera, et cetera. Anything else?
I'm not sure if I've seen 20.
No.
Excluding highlights on social media, I don't know if I've seen 3 minutes of NBA action this year.
I would agree. I'm in the same boat. Yep. I'm not sure why there's no appeal there. I'd have to figure that out. You know what? The All-Star game. They finally, like I said, I did watch a bit of the All-Star game, so that is not true. They did get the NBA All-Star game format. Finally, they got a format that's very interesting. It's entertaining to watch. And I think because you had a lot of the young bucks wanted to, show their stuff, that the play was intense. It was hard. There was defense. Like it was almost like NBA Finals level defense. So I did watch a bit of that. Something to look forward to. All right, you got anything else in sports, Mike?
I do not, Dave.
All right.
Although other than Back to Baseball, World Baseball Classic started this morning in Japan. I think Taiwan smoked whoever they were playing.
No, Australia, I thought, beat Taipei's, which I think is Taiwan. No, maybe that's a different.
Oh, so they came back and won. They were way down.
So.
They were way down.
Yeah.
And then the next game's Czech plays somebody tonight at 10.
Yeah.
So
all right. Well, you're rating first on this one, so you look that up. I'm gonna go back and try to find.
Well, I look what up with my rating.
No, I'm gonna look up that.
All right.
The World Baseball.
Here is my dilemma each and every week through 325 episodes of this pod. Do I compare beer to beer? Or do I rate styles? Sometimes I like to rate beer to beer on the night because the first tasting was so sweet. I actually like this, and it is a good stout. So under both circumstances, I'm going to go 3.92 as for my rating on the Java Chip Mint.
Yeah, I thought it was excellent. Maybe a little more hint of coffee.
Yeah, I forgot to even mention coffee. So if you rated it on that, that would give it a little bit of a.
But I love the mint. I mean, I this is something, for a early spring campfire for sure. Sitting around, this was amazing from that standpoint. Yeah, I'm gonna go right in your ballpark. I'll go 3.90, not to upstage you.
All right. What was your rating on the first beer?
3.9.
All right, so you went back to back 3.9s.
Oh shit.
All right. Well, I guess you get out the second beer, and I'll look that up.
Yeah, you look that up because I got all kinds of stuff on here. What? Oh, there it is. Australia tops Chinese Taipei.
Oh, okay. So they came back then.
But it says 3-0. I don't know how they'd come back from a 3-0 score.
Unless I'm thinking about another game.
It could have been.
All right, go ahead. Get the other beer out.
I will do that. Oh, shit. And this one, pretty cool can. All right, our next tasting, folks. We've got Werewolves of Michigan. It's a West Coast IPA.
You know what? We fucked up.
Yeah, we
did. To do the stouts on these classes.
Yeah, we did. Oh, here. Take that one. I'll do... I mean, we can have an IPA in those glasses, but yeah. I'll go and get this one right here. I'll go with a Maple Grill stainless steel.
All right.
But this one's from City Built Brewing in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which is a brewery I don't know why every time I've gone there, it's eluded me. I keep going back to New Holland or some of the Founders or.
We started at Gray Line. From Gray Line, we went to the Mitten.
Yeah. Yes.
Gray Line, the Mitten, then the New Holland, the Knickerbocker one. From there, we walked down to a German place, which had a Wiesbier, which had a very good banana flavor, and a white guy playing shabuzi. Very, very nice place. Authentic German place.
Oh, that's the one you sent me.
Authentic German place. That one was really cool. I really liked that one. And then we ended the night at Founders.
Okay.
Founders, probably my favorite. Gray Line had really good beer. I got a flight at Gray Line, a flight at the Mitten, and then it And the only reason it was my least favorite is because New Holland, I had every one of the New Holland ones.
Right.
Because I've had all the New Holland stuff, and I wasn't going to do Dragon Milk.
Right.
So,
yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, trying some different things. That's why I want to get to City Built and some of these other ones. I mean, Grand Rapids is touting itself as Beer City, USA. Cheers. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty serious West Coast notes.
And West Coast flavor and it's West Coast deliciousness.
Yes, sir. All right. Mike.
Yes.
Somewhat of a new segment, right?
Yes.
Mike, finish this sentence. Now, I didn't have a lot of time to prepare, so I don't have much. All right.
Well, I don't even have an either or yet, unless
Okay.
I can think
Okay.
of something.
Ready?
Yes.
College football will be played
On the moon.
Try again.
College football will be played until the end of time.
All right. Nope. College football will be played at Wembley Stadium in London over the next 3 years. So college football, I think, is taking a nod from the NFL. And I don't know, do you think, without reading any articles or anything of that nature, do you think the NFL's promoting this, saying, hey, we want to make football
No.
an international thing? You guys, the NCAA and everybody, you should probably start, playing some games in London and no?
No.
Okay.
And I don't even see the rationale behind this, unless, of course, you're the AD of the Big Ten, because then maybe you could get a team in London to join the Big Ten. And then you could go from Southern Cal to London.
Right.
For women's volleyball.
Sure.
I mean, that's a logical commute, really.
UCLA is playing.
Yeah, UCLA is playing
Westminster I can't
Westminster.
say it. Westminster Abbey. Westminster Abbey U or whatever it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think the NFL's behind that.
Okay.
I don't even know. To me, it seems like an added expense because are you legit going to recruit? So let's say it's Notre Dame and BYU.
Yeah.
Are going to play in Wembley Stadium. Is the end game to get some people from London to go to Provo, Utah?
Yeah. I don't know.
Is that where Brigham Young's at?
I
know it's in Utah.
So.
I know it's in Utah. I don't know if it's Provo.
I don't know if it's Salt Lake City
I
or Provo.
I don't think Brigham Young is in Salt Lake.
No. Okay. I don't know. Could be. We got to look that up.
I sounded like I knew what I was talking about. I know it's in Utah.
Okay.
So there's
right.
partial point.
All right. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking because I was it's like college football. They've already seen professional football.
Yes.
And so to see a
lesser version.
A lesser version. And you go to the promo things, you go to the advertising, of these things, and it wouldn't be as grandiose as an NFL team, I wouldn't think. Anyway,
that's the first time grandiose has been used on this podcast.
Maybe that was a good word. All right, next one, Mike.
Yes.
Finish this sentence. There are at least 20 quadrillion blank on Earth.
20 quadrillion species.
Now, that's 20 with 15 zeros following it.
Species. Okay. So like insects, amoebas, this, that. So I'm going to...
Ants.
All right,
there are estimated to be 20 quadrillion ants on Earth.
Not different kinds, just like regular ant.
All the different types of ants, if you combine them, supposedly.
Provo is correct. Thank you, Grandpa Blackhawk.
Thank you very much. So my question is to you, what does an ant counter get paid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 20, 22, 24, or do they take a picture and just let AI do it? How much does an ant counter get paid?
Weekly.
No,
Very weekly.
So is that how often they get paid or how much they get paid?
I don't think there's a paying position for that. I think if somebody just came up with something, there's a lot of ants, put that number on it.
Okay.
Because they looked at one colony and said, you know what, if we multiply this by this, we come up with that, done. Put that down. And
because they make a good article?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right. So, and then did you ever see, I think it's A Bug's Life, actually.
Yes. I've seen A Bug's Life a lot of times.
And that's the one at the very end, the grasshoppers are looking around and the ants finally realize that, the ants start looking around and they're like, hey, there's a lot more of us than them. Is that the one? Is that The Bug's Life? Because there was a movie called Ants, and they're both animated, but I think A Bug's Life
ruled.
Yeah.
So.
And so that's the one where the grasshoppers come in and they're bullying the ants, but they figure out there's 10 gajillion. Well, no, there's 20 quadrillion of them. All right. So basically, if the ants evolve, we're fucked.
Yeah, they're so tiny that we're not.
Are we
that's
good?
The least of my worries.
How come there hasn't been a horror movie with ants? Like some
they're
person.
Too small.
Okay. All right.
It's not feasible.
Yeah, but if you get a fraction, if you get 1 billion ants, how many of our 1 billion ants couldn't they eat you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I've got so many other things I worry about. Ants is not going to be one of them. Okay. Unless I see one in the kitchen, then I'm fucking out.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I brought this up.
That's just because I just don't like them. I'm not worried that they're going to kill me. It's just like infestation. I'm out.
Okay. I knew that if you saw an ant in your kitchen, like you'd be spraying whatever chemical you could spray to get it. Yeah. All right. Never mind. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. All right. Give me my record first, Dave.
I will give you your record.
All right. Here we go.
Your record is 32-25. You're at 56% still.
All right. So now that I said going in, I wanted to be 30%. Obviously, now I'd be selling myself very, very short because I'm already at worst I can do is 32%.
Yes.
So now I want to get to 40%. So now I need to get 8 more correct. 32 and what?
32-25.
32,
and 1.
32, 25
and 1.
57, 58. We have 42 weeks to go. I have to go 8 and 34.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna go like this, so it doesn't look that good on the YouTube feed. But in case Grandpa Blackhawk, Chuck, or Nate post the right answer,
okay.
I don't wanna.
All right.
I don't want to see it and get it and cheat.
All right. Now, you're not gonna have to worry about it.
All right.
Number 12. All right.
Number 12.
Number 12.
Yep.
Out of the top 100.
Movie.
I'm not going to say all time because I've adjusted the list a little bit. Like I'm going to say most of them are 70s and more to the present. Not all of them.
I didn't adjust the Stump Dave 80s list, so I'm a grown man. I can take a loss.
Ready?
Yes.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Yeah.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
I'm probably going to get my war movies mixed up, but I'm going to go with Good Morning Vietnam, Robin Williams.
So, that's your final answer.
Yeah, because I don't watch too many war movies.
Yeah.
So,
well, here's the problem with this. I was hoping when we were at Loggers that they would pick number 12, but they didn't. They picked number, I believe, 88 at Loggers. And then last week you picked 37. This is number 12. I love the smell of napalm in the morning, 1979.
That wasn't Good Morning Vietnam.
Nope. Apocalypse Now. And why did I want them to pick?
Because the next one to die was
Robert Duvall.
Yeah.
So
Larry said wrong. Chuck got it right. Chuck for the win. I'm not 100% sure I've seen Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
I'm not a war movie guy.
Right.
I don't count Stripes as a war movie.
No.
But what's the one with Matthew Modine?
Oh shit.
The guy,
help us out, guys.
The guy fucking shoots himself in the shitter.
Oh,
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
I've seen Full Metal Jacket.
Yep.
I'm not saying I haven't. Well, I've seen Good Morning Vietnam, obviously.
Yeah.
I guess that's it is a war movie.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Saving
Private Ryan.
I've never seen Saving Private Ryan because I wasn't a Tom Hanks fan, but I never saw Saving Private Ryan.
So here's a movie trivia question with Saving Private Ryan. What actor got his initial debut in Saving Private Ryan? Vin Diesel.
No way.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. That was his first big one where he got he was on Tom Hanks' squad. Yeah. Kind of like Nick Cage in
Fast Times at
Ridgemont High. I don't know if Nick Cage made his, but anyway, so yep. Apocalypse Now.
32 in
excuse me. 32-26.
Yep, 32-26. So that's 58 with the tie, 59, 41 more to go. I got to go 8 and 33. I think I can do it. All right, next one to die. Number 3. There's an asterisk on number 3 because technically he died Wednesday of last week, which means he should have been on 324, but the story didn't break until Saturday. So I'm going with this. Bruce Froemming, 86 years old, umpired 5,163 games over 37 consecutive years. 9 division championships, 10 league championships, 5 World Series, 3 All-Star games, behind the plate for 4 no-hitters, and on the field for a record 11 no-hitters.
Wow.
So Bruce Froemming, Froemming, 86 years old. Number 2, Lou Holtz, 89, been in hospice for the last couple weeks. Probably knew he may or may not have made next one to die with some of the people that had died before him. So he picked his spot, passed away. Scandal, great head coach, but scandal at a lot of the places he was at. Mm-hmm. So, and number 1, 86 years old, Neil Sedaka. I love my calendar girl. Even though that's his number 2 most streamed song on Spotify.
Okay.
His number 1, I don't know what it is, but
we didn't look it up.
Well, I don't know it.
Oh, you don't? Oh, I see. What?
All right, let me Google. Let me search him. Come on. Well, talk, Dave.
Yeah, I'm. Let me see. Neil Sedaka. I mean, obviously, when I saw that, I'm like, oh, that's going to make the next one to die. Actually, Mike will probably get 3 or 4 or 5 emails. So,
I do know number 1. Calendar Girl's actually his 4th most streamed song. Laughter in the Rain.
Yep.
Oh, Carol, I don't know. Breaking Up is Hard to Do.
Breaking Up is Hard to Do.
So I do know that. And then number 4 is Calendar Girl. And then You Mean Everything to Me. Oh, Happy Birthday, Sweet 16. Okay, fair enough. So old Neil had some hits.
Yeah, he did. He was a big
Laughter
deal.
in the Rain is 107,433,239 plays on Spotify.
Wow. That's amazing.
R.I.P. Blue. Who's Blue? Now, and so Chuck said Ryan. To go to the chat above that.
Was just those guys were.
Or not Chuck. But
no, those guys were. Yeah, all right.
What is the GOAT of war movies?
You missed that. So
yeah, so Larry put the GOAT of war movies as private.
Full Metal Jacket is awesome, but Saving Private is the GOAT of all war movies.
Okay, Saving Private Ryan with the asterisk, and then Larry said agreed. And I'm not. Like I said, I don't know if I've seen. And now Jen said "Laughter in the Rain" is my favorite Neil Sedaka song. I like "Calendar Girl." I think. Sorry, Jen. I said Neil had some hits. He did. I mean, he had a few hits.
He did. Yeah,
not particularly in my wheelhouse.
Neil was a big deal when he was a big deal.
Neil,
and he had to compete.
I think Neil did a lot of kneeling.
He had to compete with Neil Diamond. Didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that was the same.
Speaking of Neil
wasn't
Diamond,
it the same genre?
That movie that you and Shelley went and saw is already out on the streaming services.
Yeah. Larry's like, come on, dude, figure out R.I.P. Blue.
Rest in peace, Blue. We put Liz's dog Blue down years ago. I don't know why we'd still be resting in peace, Blue. Rest in peace, Blue. Blue.
Did Blue like Neil Sedaka? Wait a minute.
Blue. Maybe somebody from Blue Holes. Maybe somebody that I missed died. That rest in peace, Blue.
Blue. I don't know. Bear in the Big Blue House.
Well, I'll have to figure it out.
Yeah. All right.
What
do we got? So all we've got is FU and either or. Got anything?
Yes. So remember I told you to put a pen in it?
Yeah.
On the something old?
Yes.
As the kids would say, put a pen in it?
Yep. I got it.
So my fuck you is to Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
Because I wanted to go in important events in my life. Chuck said the something old should be the #1 album of your birth. So that was Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, September 12th, 1967. So the next significant event that I was going to go with was 10/24/92, or the day I was married. The #1 song, the #1 album, 10/24/92, was Garth Brooks' The Chase. There's no Garth Brooks on Spotify Music,
right? Because
Garth Brooks has an exclusive deal with Amazon Music. So my fuck you is to Garth Brooks for being such a fucking music wench and hiding your music and you blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And, he has an issue with the royalties. Like, how much fucking money do you fucking possibly need?
Right.
But I kind of respect the fact that he's exclusive with Amazon. Say, hey, my music is your music, blah, 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 blah. But
share it with the world.
He fucked me over.
Just like we do.
Because then next week would have been Rage Against the Machine. So now those who know will know my something old of next week will be, and then I'll have to go from there. So
okay.
Garth Brooks ruined that for me because he has an exclusive music deal with Amazon Music. So fuck you, Garth Brooks.
I don't have one. Things have not been good health-wise with the extended family, but we received amazing care and everybody's.
Your dad's not an extended family.
No, but my sister's mother-in-law, which we spend considerable time with, especially when the kids were little. I don't think I shared that with you.
Well, Liz did, but your dad's health that's your immediate family.
Well, I know I had to include my immediate and extended.
You skipped right over immediate and went to extended.
That was assumed. Yes.
How would the fucking listeners know that your dad wasn't doing
Because
well?
you just told them.
Well, they know now. But R.I.P. Blue is Blue. Vita Blue. Did Vita Blue die today? Because Larry says we cannot end this.
Oh, the one character on Guardians of the
He's
Galaxy.
a suspected serial killer, you know.
Blue.
Come on, dude. You can't end this till you figure it out. He's a suspected serial killer, you know. Blue.
Blue.
Blue the serial killer.
Blue. I was gonna say the Guardians in the Galaxy dude. That's all blue with the.
No, that's
he
Batista,
died in the
isn't
third
it?
one, huh?
That's Batista, isn't it?
No, he's not. He's a little gray. It's the guy with that can control the arrow. He's
Okay.
blue. Yeah, but no,
A suspected serial
not blue. Maybe he's not actually. Maybe Larry's saying he's not actually blue.
Well, no, I know that.
Yeah.
but-
Okay. Is it? What?
This pod blue. Okay, well.
Thanks, Chuck.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
See, now that should be what the people that, because we were at one point up to like 2,666 in this stream. Those, the
2,000
2,362 people that have left this stream should have posted that, and then at least we'd know why they left.
Right.
But
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know a serial killer that I know. Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy died a long time ago.
He's saying Garth Brooks is a serial killer. Oh, suspected serial killer. Is he?
I'm fucking lost. I'm not even. I mean, maybe if I had a breathalyzer, I might be legally drunk, but I don't even think this is one of the episodes I've.
Yeah.
Come on, Mike. Fuck. I need a yes. Give me a clue, because Garth Brooks, a serial killer who's not blue, is not doing it for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, I'm waiting for the clue.
Okay, let's go. Clue it up.
Yeah,
Yes.
see, Larry, Johnny is wanting to tell us, Larry.
Yeah, let's go.
And like I said, Liz had a dog. Look
Dog
back
had
at your
a blue-
next one to die.
Look back at your next one.
On
to
the
die.
3 that I gave, or the ones that have died that I didn't mention?
Rest him. Is Lou blue? Is that because he's Notre Dame or, let's see, Bruce.
Bruce
That's
Fleming.
not him.
No.
Oh, your brown eyes blue. Just to make your brown eyes blue. Is that
Crystal,
it?
That's Crystal.
Got it. And I
thought that's Crystal Gale, isn't it?
I don't think so. Something make your bond. I thought that was Neil Sedaka. The 3 tonight. Yeah.
Neil Sedaka said, "Don't it make your brown eyes blue?" I thought Crystal Gale was "Don't it make your brown eyes blue."
Wow. That's the only nope, that's not it, he says. God dang it. One of the 3 is blue. Is that what, I think that's what he's saying.
Well, it's definitely not Bruce Fleming. Bruce
No.
Fleming was an old, fat major league umpire.
Right.
Lou Holtz, I don't know. And so Neil Sedaka must. No, that's not it. The one of the 3 tonight is by Blue. It must be a Neil Sedaka song. So now I've got to go to the whole fucking Neil Sedaka playlist. Dismiss. This makes for excellent podcasting, but
Right.
now it's the fucking principle of the thing.
Right. Exactly.
Neil Sedaka, let's go. See more. Happy birthday, sweet
Dude,
16. Solitaire, Bad Blood, Love Will Keep Us Together, Stairway to Heaven. Neil Sedaka saying Stairway to Heaven? I didn't know that.
Larry said, dude, you just fucking said it.
I have no idea what I just said.
Oh man. Yeah.
All right, well, then we can end this podcast because apparently I covered it. I have no idea what I just said.
All right. So
Either or.
yes.
So
Yep. What does everyone in their uncle call an umpire? Oh, does everybody shout at an umpire and say, "Hey, Blue"? Larry, I think I get it.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a stretch. Yes. All right.
Got it.
All right. Fair enough. You got me.
Yeah, because I think they do wear blue.
Well, sure they do.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue.
Yeah. Because they don't know their name.
Yeah.
There's no number. There's no name on the back.
I remember your first beer too. It was in Jeff LaRue's driveway when we had a keg prior to graduation, and you drink a portion of the red Solo cup. Larry was a Matilda Bay box wine drinker.
Okay. Yeah, whatever you got to do at that age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but he did have a beer. He didn't finish it. It was a red Solo cup before red Solo cups were red Solo cups, if you know what I mean.
I do.
Jeff LaRue's driveway pre-graduation.
All right.
Or post-graduation. It was in the graduation circle.
Yeah.
Read a good book or watch a shitty movie.
I've wanted to read, and I started to read again, swear to God. But I sent the message. I'm still.
All right. Well, I guess it wasn't a stretch. I guess I'm just too drunk to pick up on the nuances of the chat. But I'm probably just stunned that you're actually watching the live feed. So, that's probably it. Let's go with that. I'm just stunned you're watching the live feed. Jen's still lost. Yeah. Jen doesn't refer to umpires as anything. So anyway, come on. Shitty movie, good book.
A good book.
Shitty movie. Now, you mentioned Bug's Life. Yeah. Bug's Life or all of the Toy Stories.
Ooh. That's a tough one, dude.
If you would have said that's hard, they'd have said, "Where's your left hand, Dave?"
I'm gonna go with.
You've got 4 minutes to lock down at the bottom of your glass. All right. Oh yeah, look, we're fucking on time. This will be like the third one we've done in 90 minutes. Thanks, Chuck, for the last call, buddy.
I would have to go. Bug's Life was funnier.
All right. See, now I'm going Toy Story because there's a couple episodes when Violet's been when Violet's been over our house.
Yeah.
I watch Toy Story, and when Andy is growing up and the toys get left behind, my old ass fucking tears up. Fucking borderline pathetic, but it's just like, I get it.
Yeah.
Toy Story. I'm going Toy Story.
Okay. All right. But good book. I'm reading right now because I'm helping in the chemistry class. There's a book called The Radioactive Boy Scout, and it's
by Ted Kaczynski?
No, it was a real thing, and there was I forgot David's last name in the book. That's how much I pay attention, apparently. But down in Commerce Township, in a neighborhood called Gulf Manor, some of you may have remembered in the early 80s, this kid got so involved in getting his nuclear badge for his Boy Scout troop that he actually started like scraping off paint on the old, 50s and 60s glow in the dark clocks, getting the radioactive material out of smoke detectors and hundreds of smoke detectors. I'm
going to be honest with you. I've already stopped reading this book.
Well, I'm just saying he built a device in his backyard that required the EPA to do a cleanup. I mean, it was nutso. But anyway,
wasn't that an apropos? Talk about a fucking $5 word in the third segment. Wasn't that an apropos either or? You're actually reading a book?
Yeah.
I haven't read a book since Catcher in the Rye in junior high.
I haven't read a book.
And the only reason I read Catcher in the Rye because there is cuss words.
I haven't read a book in probably 25 years.
Oh, by the way, another Corrections Corner motherfucker. It was Mark David Chapman. who killed Lennon. It wasn't just David Chapman. It was Mark David Chapman.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, absolutely. And you fucking sold it. No, it's just David. Meekly, yeah, okay. It was Mark David Chapman. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I only remember that because Grandpa Blackhawk's on the live feed.
All right. Well, it's 9:01.
All right. Anyway, anything else, Dave?
I do not have.
And by the way, everybody, you have to pretend you hear Odyssey from Tweaks Corners because our board is out. But as I look down the bottom of my glass, I can see I'm out of beer. And as the late, great Stuart Scott would say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here. And you're never going to find it in time, Dave.
God dang it. It's in here.
But yeah, so loyal listeners can just play through memory Odyssey from Tweaks Corner as we fade to black. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Chuck.